Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Tough luck, guys, for both teams here in the early going. This is when your determination is tested.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. Then there's Bailey. And it's George in at the 2 spot. And for Minnesota, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Anthony Edwards out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reed in at center. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Now, here's Reed.
Screen.
Pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Filipowski grabs the board. Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Walker Kessler owns that part of the floor, going through defenders for the finish.
Outside, Reed. Outside, Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. MP outside. In the corner, George with it. From outside the arc, that one's in, his first shot this game.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Westbrook passes to Randall. A floater. And finished off by McDaniel.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside, Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Good on the triple.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
MP passes to George. Over to the wing. Back to MP. The Jazz working the ball around now. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. George passes to Manning. Around the back and lays it in.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Well, late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Now, Filipowski. After Westbrook's missed 3, George with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Up top, Randall. Shoots over Filipowski. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Bailey. Beyond the arc. Utah gets it back. George. Kicks it out to MP. Bailey with the ball. Edwards there. Just 3 to shoot. George gets a screen from Manning. And it's George missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And MP throws it down.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To end the run. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
With the crossover, and the layup is up and in. MP's got 8 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timberwolves trail by 13. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Randall outside. The three. Another miss by Minnesota.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
MP passes to Kessler. Edwards against George. Takes a three. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
To stop the drought from downtown, a nice shot by McDaniel. He's got 5.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
MP against Westbrook. Now Bailey. Nothing on the board. MP's shot is good.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Now here's Westbrook. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Randall with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Count the basket.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Here's Edwards. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. A nice shot by McDaniel. 7 points for Jaden McDaniel. Jazz leading by 12. MP outside. Bailey passes to Manning. Here's Bailey. Hasn't made one yet. From deep, George. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to Edwards. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's MP. From deep, George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Manning's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12. Down low. Good defense by MP.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Outside for George. Pass to MP. Now Kessler. Filipowski finds Kessler. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Manning, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Ingles passes to Reed. Outside Westbrook. And here's Ingles outside. It's rebounded by Manning.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
From deep, George. Minnesota with the rebound. To the middle. From the baseline. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Ingles. Ingles has got his 3rd assist on the night. Utah leading by 12. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bailey for 3. The rebound by Edwards. Outside Westbrook. And here is McDaniel. Offline with his 3. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
They've got Clark. Julius Randle is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Basket counts.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Nurkic a screen on Clark. At the elbow, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Yusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Big coming.
And the Jazz with some changes. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for George Niang. Keontae George comes in for Williams. And MP subbed in for Collier. MP outside. To the left side wing. And George kicks to MP. Pass to Filipowski. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. Can't hit that one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his 5th assist in this one. MP outside. Left side, George. Lays it up off the glass. And 11 points for George.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
Here's Dillingham. Good defense by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process, seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Manning. After the basket by Minnesota. Screen by MP. He wants to get it to Nurkic, and does. Pass to George. Jazz passing it around. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the basket by Ingles.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
MP inside. That shot is off. And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Ingles. Here's Shannon. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
MP dishes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to MP. Filipowski passes to George. And that's good for 2. George has got 15 points. And so it's Minnesota with it. 9-point game. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Oh, my goodness. Great timing on the rejection by Nurkic. Such good defense there.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Pulls from the top of the key. 6 to shoot. Here's Manning. Takes it inside. And the dunk by MP.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Clark. Scoreless thus far. In the corner, Dillingham with it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And a wide open look for MP. And Utah again with the bucket.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Here's Shannon, defended by George. The shot's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of a group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
And MP throws it down.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 13. Endures for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Oh, he's starting to percolate now in the second quarter.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Reed with a screen on George. Edwards, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
In the corner, George with it. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 16. Edwards finds Reed. Three-pointer, Randall. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. MP against Edwards. Pass to Kessler.
Hey, yo, right here.
6 on the shot clock. MP dishes to George. Stolen by Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Randall. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And 12 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Kessler. Back to MP. Clock at 4. Here's Bailey. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Edwards kicks to Westbrook. There's the 3. Kessler with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Randall passes to Reed. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 28.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
It's stolen by Bailey. Pass to Filipowski. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
MP kicks to George. Back to MP. And he's good on the 3 ball. Manning's got 31.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Outside Edwards. Westbrook with a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz leading by 18. Here's MP. Pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Bailey. Now Kessler. Guarded by Reed. George, that's a 2-pointer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 20.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Edwards fires from way outside. MP has been leading the charge for the Jazz. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to halftime. First, let's take a look at the injuries this team has been dealing with.
They lose a few things without DiVincenzo. The hustle, the toughness out of the backcourt. He plays with passion. It's a big adjustment for them.
Dante DiVincenzo. Sounds like a mob boss and a hairdresser. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Utah Jazz.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy. The coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with this mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the point. Now here's Randall. Back to Westbrook. The tray. Good defense by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Filipowski. And it's Bailey in the corner. MP outside. And Bailey gets it to go on the assist by MP. Manning's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Reed. And it's sent back by Kessler. Kicks it out to MP. Filipowski passes to Bailey. Banked in off the glass. Bailey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Back to Westbrook. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Utah leading by 23. MP outside. Pass to Filipowski. Now here is George. And the 3 off target. Westbrook drives in. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The 3 from George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Westbrook. Randall outside. Edwards inside, defended by George. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP outside. Puts it up. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. From 11 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Randall, a screen on MP. Westbrook finds McDaniel. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Reed, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Help him out!
Minnesota with the ball, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. MP kicks to George. George gets a screen from Manning. George passes to Manning. Just 5 to shoot. No one near him. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, doors quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back 9 and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Just 4 to shoot. Back to George. Bailey with a wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bailey's got 7 points in the game. McDaniels outside. Edwards kicks to Randall. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Westbrook against MP. In the corner, George with it. Over Edwards. The shot by George, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Randall laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Here's Bailey. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the 3-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Now here is George. He's got 21. And MP gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Pass to Reed. Shoots it. Here's Westbrook. Edwards passes to Westbrook. And he lays it straight in.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Hey, yo, right here.
MP dishes to George. Inside. Stolen by Westbrook. And now Minnesota on the fast break. McDaniels kicks to Reed. Westbrook passes to Randall. Here's Reed, covered by MP. Outside Westbrook, 5 to shoot. Randall from outside. Kessler with the rebound. Utah leading by 22. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back over to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Edwards, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
MP against Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And last season, the Utah Jazz DB finishing with the worst record in franchise history.
And that, Kevin, is a striking contrast from a period of time where the Jazz, one of the league's winningest teams. But you start to lose in the hopes that you can get high draft picks. But for all of that losing a season ago, they slide in the lottery, and patience is required yet again.
Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down, and that's what they've done.
And, Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning, and you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
Here's Beringer, and no good, trying to use the glass. The Jazz have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. MP kicks to George.
Right here, right here.
MP sets the screen for George. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
MP outside. Outside for George. Misses the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Utah leading by 23. MP outside. Pass to Filipowski. Outside for George. MP outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Manning's got 43 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Outside Edwards. Ingles passes to Shannon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Dillingham, no good. The Jazz shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Bailey. No good on the triple.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Edwards passes to Shannon. Rebounded by Bailey. It's been all Jazz. And George kicks to MP. Rebound Minnesota. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ingles with the screen for Dillingham. It's good from long range. Dillingham's got 11 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside for George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Manning's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Ingles. Here's Shannon. Here's Dillingham. Drops in the layup for 2. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. MP dishes to Nurkic. And he drops it in from the low post. Nurkic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Forget about Nurkic not minding contact. This guy invites contact.
Ingles with a screen on MP. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Jazz out in front, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Joe Ingles, also Julius Randle out there. Dillingham is out there with Clark, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
MP outside with a floater, and he lays it up and in. MP's got 45 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Ingles, the bounce pass. Here's Dillingham. That three off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Ingles, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
MP outside. Fires the three. Down it goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Dillingham. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Clark outside. Pass to Dillingham. Clark outside. Here's Shannon. The rebound by the Jazz. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. MP passes to Nurkic. Here's Randle. Here's Shannon. For the three. It's rebounded by Manning. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Ingles. Randle right side. Pass to Dillingham. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the middle, here's Nurkic, and the layup's good off the glass. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here is Ingles. Off target from three-point range. And here is MP. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Randle kicks to Clark. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've outscored them 16 points to 2, not slowing down. Manning the pass to Nurkic. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
But Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Here's MP to the right side. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here's Randall following the three-pointer by Utah. Good on the shot. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Here's Manning. Pass to Niang. Jazz passing it around. Takes the 3. Manning can't get it to go. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. In the corner, Dillingham with it. The three-pointer, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
The 3 from MP. And yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Shannon. Now Dillingham. Clark outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with it. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Ingles. Ingles with the screen for Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first free throw is good. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Collier. Back to MP. Here's Sensabaugh. No good from outside.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Sensabaugh. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Sensabaugh's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Reed misses. Utah's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Picked by Reed. Launches it. Rebound, Utah.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
For the finish, and Reed throws it down.
Yeah, now's Reed's ability to run the floor, get out in transition.
The Jazz shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Aston Niang. MP outside. Back to Niang. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Niang. To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. Their record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later on.
Major word around the association is that MP is aggressively trying to expand his club league by getting NBA stars involved in the venture. One such star, none other than Cade Cunningham. Big names are huge for recruiting on the club league circuit, so that would certainly be a big get for MP and company.